Welcome to my channel, In Search of Truth. Martin Luther King Jr. was born on January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Georgia, into a deeply religious family. His father and grandfather were Baptist ministers, and his spiritual background shaped his values from an early age. He was a gifted student, skipping 2 grades and entering college at just 15. He earned a doctorate in theology from Boston University in 1955, and it was during these formative years that he studied the works of Mahatma Gandhi, which would later influence his philosophy of nonviolent resistance. King rose to national prominence in 1955 when Rosa Parks was arrested for refusing to give up her seat to a white man on a segregated bus in Montgomery, Alabama. This sparked the Montgomery Bus Boycott, a peaceful protest led by King and the newly formed Montgomery Improvement Association. The boycott lasted over a year and ended in victory when the U.S. Supreme Court declared segregation on public buses unconstitutional. Through the late 1950s and 1960s, Martin Luther King Jr. became the most recognized leader of the civil rights movement. He helped organize nonviolent protests, marches, and sit-ins across the American South. His powerful oratory and unwavering commitment to justice earned him national respect and criticism. He was arrested multiple times, but remained committed to peace. In 1963, he wrote the powerful letter from Birmingham jail, defending the urgency of the civil rights cause. On August 28, 1963, King delivered his most iconic speech, "I Have a Dream," during the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. Standing at the Lincoln Memorial, he addressed a crowd of over 250,000 people, calling for an end to racism and envisioning a future where people will be judged by the content of their character, not the color of their skin. The speech is now considered one of the greatest in American history. In 1964, at the age of 35, Martin Luther King Jr. was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his commitment to nonviolent activism. He used the award money to fund the civil rights movement. That same year, the Civil Rights Act was signed into law, banning segregation and employment discrimination based on race. In 1965, his efforts helped lead to the Voting Rights Act, which aimed to remove barriers that prevented African Americans from voting. Tragically, King's life was cut short when he was assassinated on April 4, 1968, in Memphis, Tennessee, while supporting a strike by black sanitation workers. His death sparked riots across the United States, but also renewed the push for civil rights reforms. Though he died at just 39, his influence was monumental. Today, Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy continues to inspire movements for justice, peace, and equality around the world. In 1986, the United States declared Martin Luther King Jr. Day a national holiday. His message of love, courage, and unity continues to resonate, reminding us all that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.